everyone. Hello children. Welcome back. We'll start with a new lesson, story time, Nina's dream. First of all, I will read the whole lesson. Then I will read the paragraph and I will explain to you. Story time, Nina's dream. Listen and repeat. Nina was a little girl. She lived in a small village near Diveagar in Konkan. Her parents worked in the field. Her village was near the sea. Her brother went to the grassland to graze their cattle. The older girls from her lane went to bring firewood from the forest. Nina sat under a mango tree and watched the birds, butterflies, and clouds. She too wanted to fly like them. When she saw fishes in the sea, she wanted to swim. When she saw the sea, she wanted to cross it and see what is there on the other side. After dinner, when everyone slept in the front yard, she saw the moon, the stars, and wanted to touch them. When her mother heard her wishes, she smiled and said, "Girls cannot do all these things." Nina felt, will my wishes ever come true? One day, a smart lady came to their village. She had a bag, some books, and a purse on her shoulder. Nina ran to her and asked, "Who are you? Are you going to live in our village?" The lady smiled and said, "Yes, I am Rituja. I am going to live in your village. We are going to start an activity center here for the little girls like you. I also lived and went to school in a small village like this." Nina was happy. She held Rutuja's hand and took her home. She offered her some tea and laddus. Rutuja said, "Thank you, Nina. I am pilot. But I have left the job because I want to teach different things to the little girls from villages." A pilot? Really? Nina was jumping with joy. "See, mother, girls can fly." Rutuja smiled and said, "They can sail across the ocean too." Mother too was very happy. Nina ran out to tell everyone about the new activity center. So this is the story about the little girl named Nina. So her name is Nina. We'll talk about the Nina and her dreams. And we will see whether her dreams will come true or not. Or her mother, whatever mother is telling, it's true. Okay, we'll see whether the dreams will come true or not. So Nina was a little girl. She lived in a small village near Diveagar in Konkan. Her parents worked in the field. Her village was near the sea. Her brother went to the grassland to graze their cattle. The older girls from her lane went to bring firewood from the forest. So, Nina was a little girl and lived in a small village which was situated near the Diveagar in Konkan. Konkan means the area near the sea. So her parent worked in the field and this village was near the sea. Okay, I have said to you in Diveagar in Konkan. So the brother used to go to the grassland and graze the cattle. So he used to go after the cattle. And the older girls from her lane near neighborhood, they used to go to bring firewood from the forest. But what was Nina used to do? Let us see. Nina sat under a mango tree and watched the birds, butterflies, and clouds. She too wanted to fly like them. She used to sit under the mango tree and used to watch the birds, butterflies, and clouds in the sky. And she used to think that what if I will also fly like them, then what will happen? Okay, what would happen if I fly like birds, like butterflies, and I will go from one place to another like clouds, like birds, butterflies, okay? In that way, she used to dream, like to fly like them. When she saw fishes in the sea, she wanted to swim. And when she saw the fishes in the sea, she felt to swim like them. When she saw the sea, she wanted to cross it and see what is there on the other side. So whenever she used to see the sea, she used to feel that if I cross this sea, then what will happen? What is next after this sea? Okay, what is on the other side of the sea? If I will become fish, then what will happen? I will swim like fish and I will go wherever I want to go in the sea. And if I'll be like birds, butterflies and clouds, I'll fly like them. So this was the dream of Nina. And she used to see every day by sitting under mango tree. After dinner, when everyone slept in the front yard, she saw the moon, the stars and wanted to touch them. And also, after the dinner is finished, at night time, the house, front yard means the space in front of house. So front yard, they used to sleep in the front yard of the house. So after dinner, when they used to sleep, then she used to see the moon, the stars, and she used to feel that what will happen if I touch them. She was feeling to touch them. This was the dream of her, that to touch the stars, moon also. And as they were sleeping in the front yard, there used to no roof. Okay, so she can directly see the moon, the stars in the night sky. When her mother heard her wishes, she smiled and said, "Girls cannot do all things." But she used to tell her mother her wishes, that she wants to fly like birds, butterflies and clouds. She wants to swim like fish. She wants to cross the sea and go on the other side to see what is there. She wants to touch moon, stars. By hearing this from Nina, her mother used to say, "Girls cannot do these things. This is not the things that girls do." Okay. Nina felt, will my wishes ever come true? Ever come true? So we'll see now. She used to feel that whether this will come true or not, because her mother used to say this is not the things done by the girl. So whatever was the thing, to cook, to work in the field, in the grassland, to bring firewood, this kind of things, home things the girls do. So her mother used to think in that way. But she used to feel that whether this wish to touch the stars, moon, to swim like fish, to fly like birds, butterflies and clouds, whether this will come true or not, whether she will cross the sea and go on the other side or not. But the situation changes when one day a smart lady came to their village. She had a bag, some books and a purse on her shoulder. So one lady came to the village. She was smart by her looks, as she had a bag, she had some books in her hand, purse on her shoulder. Nina ran to her and asked, "Who are you? Are you going to live in our village?" Nina saw her, as the village was small village, so it was easily seen that the lady is coming to the village with the bag, books and purse on the shoulder. Nina felt to go, ran to her and felt to ask her from where she has came. Who is she? So she ran to her and asked, "Who is she? Who are you? Where are you going to live in our village?" Okay, she asked the question to the lady. The lady smiled and said, "Ah yes, I am Rituja. I am going to live in your village. We are going to start an activity center here for the little girls like you. I also lived and went to school in a small village like this. So she smiled to Nina as Nina came running to her and asked who is she and whether she will live in her village or not. She was happy by seeing this small little girl. So she introduced herself as Rutuja. Her name is Rutuja. So she will live in her village, in Nina's village. Okay, and she said that she is going to start activity center for girls. For the little girls like Nina, she will start activity center, as she has also lived and went to the school in the small village like Nina used to go to school. Nina was happy. She held Rutuja's hand and took her home. She offered her some tea and laddus. She was very happy by hearing that this lady is to start an activity center for girls like her. So she was very happy to see the lady in her village, and she took Rutuja her home and offered the tea and laddus. Rutuja said, "Thank you, Nina. I am pilot, but I have left the job because I want to teach different things to the little girls from villages." Who was Rutuja? Rutuja was a pilot. So she first thanked Nina as she has offered tea and laddus and said that she's a pilot, but she has left the job to teach the girls like Nina some different things. So she is starting the activity center. A pilot? Really? Nina was jumping with joy. "See, mother, girls can fly." So she was very impressed and she was very happy. She was joyful by hearing that Rutuja is pilot and she has came to village to start an activity center. She was very happy. So she jumped and she was surprised to know her that Rutuja is a pilot. So she also said to mother that, "See, girls can fly also." Rutuja smiled and said, "They can sail across the ocean too." So Rutuja added that not only fly but they can also cross the ocean. Mother too was very happy. Nina ran out to tell everyone about the new activity center. So by hearing this, mother also felt happy for Nina, for Rutuja, as she is going to start activity center. And Nina ran out of house and to gather other girls for activity center. So we'll see some exercise. Complete the following sentence. Complete the following sentence by using the words and phrases given in the box. Field, to graze their cattle, to bring firewood. Village, a smart lady, a little girl pilot. Nina was a little girl. Nina lived in a village. Her parents worked in the field. Her brother went to the grassland to graze their cattle. The older girls went to the forest to bring firewood. One day a smart lady came to their village. The smart lady was a pilot. So again I will repeat. Nina was a little girl. Nina lived in a village. Her parents worked in the field. Her brother went to the grassland to graze their cattle. The older girls went to the forest to bring firewood. One day a smart lady came to their village. The smart lady was a pilot. Now the first sentence, Nina was a little girl. Here the A has come twice. Only have to write once, okay? So only have to write little girl. And here also same thing happened. One day, here already it is given A. So no need to write a smart lady again. So correct this, okay? It's my mistake. So we will see next question. Find the opposite words of the following from the story. Far, near. Big, small. Back, front. False, true. Younger, older. Sad, happy. Match the statements with the pictures. Nina want to cross it. What? Sea. Nina want to touch it. Moon. Nina want to swim. Fish. Nina wanted to fly. Like birds. Rewrite the sentences using capital letters, full stops and question marks. So capital letters is always you have to write the first letter is capital letter in all sentence and questions. Okay, question sentence. In all sentence first letter is always capital. So first, Nina was a little girl. Nina should be capital. Was a little girl and full stop as it is only a sentence, not a question sentence. Okay, it's a question. No, it is sentence. So only full stop. Will my wishes ever come true? So this is a question. The question. Okay, sentence is asking question whether the wishes will come true or not. So W will be capital. Will my wishes ever come true? As this is question, give question mark. I am going to live in your village. I capital, full stop. No question. Okay, it's sentence. I am pilot. I capital. Who are you? It's question asking who are you. So W capital, first letter capital and question mark. Nina was happy. So Nina and capital was happy. Full stop. Complete the sentences. This is all question from workbook. The older girls from her lane went to forest. When Nina saw fishes in the sea, she wanted to swim. When she watched the birds, butterflies and clouds, she wanted to fly. Nina wanted to touch the moon and the stars in the night sky. When she saw the sea, she wanted to cross it. Who said the following and to whom? Girls cannot do all these things. Who said? Nina's mother. To whom? Nina. Will my wishes ever come true? Who said? Nina. To whom? Her mother. We are going to start an activity center here for little girls like you. Who said? Rutuja. To whom? Nina. Instead of Rutuja, you can also write smart lady. But instead of that, this Rutuja sounds better. Answer the following questions. Who was Nina and where did she live? Nina was a little girl. She lived in a small village near Dive Agar in Konkan. What would Nina do all day long? Nina always sit under mango tree all day long along and watched the birds, butterflies and clouds. Who was the smart lady and why had she come to Nina's village? The smart lady was Pilot. She came to the village to start an activity center. What did Nina do when she heard about the activity center? Nina took her home and offered some tea and laddus. Find the opposites of the words of the following. Small, big, front, back, start, stop, smile, scowl, happy, sad, young, old. Thank you, and I'm really sorry for the some mistakes I have made. and thank you all.